All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can sell AI systems to local businesses in a pretty easy step-by-step guide that I'm going to show you. And there's two main methods in my success that literally you can see from the beginning of my channel when I started it like almost 3 years ago, and what I've learned from then all the way to today, and how you can kind of just do this for yourself and use these two main methods, because a lot of people on YouTube talk a lot about, making the best AI chatbot or making the best sounding AI caller, but they don't actually tell you how to get clients, which is like the most important part, because you're not making money if you're not closing clients. So that is priority number one, and that's step number one, which I'm going to be showing you how to do in this video. And that being said, let's jump into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so the $10,000 per day AI agency sales process, let's jump into it. So there's going to be two main key client acquisition methods that I'm going to be covering and showing you. So number one is paid advertising, and number two is organic content. These are the main two key client acquisition methods that is working well right now. And I'm going to really overly index on paid advertising, because this is just the main key thing that's killing it right now. YouTube content's great as well, and I'm going to talk about how these two things tie in. So when it comes to paid advertising, there's kind of a very simple method that I'm using right now that is crushing it. And it takes maybe, I don't even know, like 20-30 minutes to do. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So we're doing a lot of video ads and also some static ads. So video ads, which is mainly AI UGC actor ads, which I'm going to show you how to make in this video, as well as static ads. This is like image ads, especially like these can work. Like, even imagine this even more simple, like attention real estate agents, just like a black Canva image. You guys can go to Canva, you guys can look this up. I'll even show you guys right now, just if I open up my Canva. But you can make this stuff so simple, guys. Like right here, automotive dealers, we will get you customers for free, just paper deals. So this is like an example of what you could do right here. You could do like 10 jobs guaranteed, or however you want to frame the offer, right? So those work really well, plus video ads, which I'm going to show you how to make in this video. So go to a tool called arcads.ai. This is step number one. And just to make things super clear, this is running ads for your own business, paid advertise for your own agency to book sales appointments. This is what I mean when I say client acquisition. This is booking appointments on our calendar, sales appointments, so we can close these appointments into deals. Okay. Now you go to arcads.com. They're probably one of the biggest out there as far as AI kind of UGC lip synced actors, human looking actors out there at the moment. So I'm going to show you guys, if you quickly log into their platform, just look up arcads.ai. They're only $10 per video. So super cheap. The first step is you're going to go to ChatGPT, and you guys can literally copy a script I'm going to give you guys right now, because I've already spent so much money behind it and it's proven to work. So click new project like so. Right here, you guys can see this here. And you're going to go to ChatGPT and you're going to give it, say, write me a 30 to 45 second ad script to make real estate agents want to buy my AI agency service or whatever, right? And then it's going to give you a script, and then you can kind of refine it, make it how you like it, and you can tie it into exactly what I'm going to show you here, which is a proven script that I've been running for a while. And when it comes to this script specifically on Meta or Facebook and Instagram, where you're going to be running this, keep these three things in mind, or this kind of one thing, but this is mainly three things, is when you make ads, there's three key sections inside of each ad. There's the hook, which is the very kind of first line generally. There's the body of the ad, which is all of this stuff. And then there's the CTA, or the call to action, which is the very bottom line. Those have to be in your ad, or else it's not an ad. It's probably not a good ad in most cases. So up here at the top, are you a real estate agent who is struggling to get more listings in 2025? Okay. So I isolated who I'm going after, what their pain point is, and the time. So any real estate agent who's scrolling ads on Instagram is going to scroll and just be like, oh, this ad that immediately in the first 2 seconds spoke to me, let me keep listening. So again, for whatever industry you're working with, make that for it. Again, if you guys don't understand what industry to go after and you're just super ground zero, I have a 5-hour video on my channel. You guys can check that out there as well. Okay, and then when we jump into the body, it's going to kind of just explain everything you do. And the last section, which is the CTA, or call to action, is click the learn more button below to apply and potentially use this system for yourself. Okay, so just telling them what to do. You guys would be surprised, for most of you guys maybe that aren't in marketing, sometimes people just need to be told what to do, or else they're not going to do it. All right, I know it sounds crazy, but that just is what it is. So you guys can choose a bunch of different actors. I recommend starting with 3, so this would be $30, of a bunch of different actors for this script that you make, okay? And it's going to lip sync to it. I'll show you guys some examples. This will load.
Hey you, welcome to our CADs. I'm one of the natural AI actors you...
Hey you, welcome to our CADs. I'm one of the
Hey you, welcome to our CADs.
Okay, you guys get the point. So you guys can select different actors that you think is best for your industry, and then that actor is going to lip sync the script that you give it. And I'm going to show you my own actual ad. It's in just a minute. But one cool part about this, guys, is, or I guess one key tip about this is when you go after your industry, okay, choose an avatar of some of these people of who would resonate with your clients. So I've seen there's like, I'm not going to go try to find it, but like for one of these actors, there's like a doctor, like someone who's like dressed up in like kind of like a doctor outfit like that, like they're a doctor at work. That could speak really well to medical clinics or doctors, like surgeons, you know, think about that, or dentists, right? Like those are, that kind of speaks to your market, because when you scroll on an ad and you see that immediately, you're like, that looks like me. That looks like they're talking to me. So just think about the subconscious like marketing, right, of how you're going to frame this. One example, roofers or even real estate agents. Roofers, I'll talk about like home service industry specifically, if that's who you're working with. A lot of these people in that industry are 40, 50, 60-year-old men who, if they saw some attractive female on their screen, they'd probably watch, okay? I know this sounds so mind-blowing, but like this stuff is marketing, all right? And the more people you have that click on your ad and go through your entire sales process and your funnel, which I'm going to show you how to build in this video, the more money you make. So attractive females generally do really well, and just females in general do better than males for the most part, depending on who you're trying to target. So use that to your advantage, because we have an infinite library here of people you can choose from on this platform, okay? Now I'll show you, this is my own script. You guys can literally copy this script and make it for your industry if you want, because this is really, really killed it. I know a lot of people that have framed this same exact script that is for real estate agents here. They've used it in automotive dealerships. They've used it in, I think we did 2 other industries. It was solar and roofing, and it crushed, okay? As in they just took this format and then took it over into their industry. But here's how it actually sounds. Let me play it.
Are you a real estate agent who is still struggling to get more listings in 2025? In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you my team, and I are helping over 100 agents like yourself make more money for less work and less time needed than ever before using AI in 2025. No need to use Zillow referrals or cold call ever again. Here's how it works.
Done. So these are all things you're going to put on your ads, okay? These are going to be your ads. This is exactly what I'm showing you. This is your ad. And this took so fast to make. Like once you give it the script and you choose the actual actors, our ads takes 20 to 30 minutes and you've got the ad. You can just quickly right here, download. Boom, upload into Facebook and you're done. So that's the first thing, okay? And this is what's working really well when it comes to paid advertising. We need to send these people to a page, which I'm going to show you how to set up, and I'm going to give you guys the page as well here in a minute. But what I will say is one other thing. Start with, just depending on your budget, if you're like spending under, I would say $30 to $40 a day, even $50 a day, or I'll say $30 a day. $30 a day, if you're spending less than that on your own ads, start with static ads, so as in image ads. The reason I tell you that is because the way this works with just Facebook and marketing is video ads will cost more to get a lead, but the lead intent will be higher, okay? So then it's vice versa with image ads. The lead cost is lower, so you get more people for every dollar you spend, but you will also have lower quality inherently because you have more volume, okay? So just keep that in mind, and when you're spending a lower amount of budget, it's sometimes just better for marketing's sake to just have more opportunities than having none. So that's that. And we're gonna send these people to a page. Like I said, in just a minute, I'm gonna show you YouTube content. Here's an example of a bunch of people actually inside of my AI agency mastermind, which I'll have a video in the description for, or people who have crushed it with videos like this. So this is a regular YouTube video they made, which is how I built an AI solar agent that made 100K deals, or how I built an HVAC AI agent that brings in 100K a month and book jobs, okay? Like videos like this. You guys wanna know how many views these videos get? Like 50 to maybe a couple hundred views. But you know what's so cool about that? If you get the right views on YouTube and you just put yourself on a content schedule of posting once or 4 times a month, or so that's every week once, or even once every other week, so twice a month, you will make more money because the algorithm will start to pick up who you're trying to target. And if your videos are speaking to solar, okay, and how your AI agents, what you're building for them, is making them money, there's a good chance one of those couple hundred people are going to buy from you. I know that sounds crazy, but organic content is a total like hack. Okay. And the key thing is you want to pair these two. Paid advertising is like brute force. You're spending money into the system and you're going to get something out of it back. YouTube content is a snowball. Okay. It's a slow game at the start, but you're going to start to roll it up over time and it builds and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what's so cool about this, because you're also building social credibility. We're in what's called a trust recession in 2025. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably, that makes sense to you. It's like average peer-to-peer, individual-to-individual trust literally statistically is at an all-time low, especially in sales environments. So the more you can do to have people trust you, the more money you're going to make. And that's why having organic content, a brand, is so important. Okay. Think of brands you buy from, you immediately trust it, you go to it because they are a brand. Have your brand work well for you, not hurt you. Okay. That's a kind of a key, simple, concept. Okay. And the whole point of all these paid advertising ads and also organic content is in the description of all these videos, and also the click learn more button below on all these ads. The whole call to action is we're going to send people to what's called a landing page. So you guys can quickly open up the tool called GoHighLevel. I'm sure if a lot of you guys, if you're familiar with my content, you guys know what I'm talking about. The CRM I've been using since I started my agency on this YouTube channel about 3 years ago. And the hands down best, I will probably never stop paying for it, CRM out there ever on the market. For how much you pay and how much you get, it is so cheap. Again, I give everything I'm going to show you here inside of my 5-hour course that I'll let you guys watch that in that video. But everything I'm going to show you here is what I give out to you guys inside of my own snapshot, okay? Which essentially where you can import all these funnels and automations and stuff I'm going to show you in there. So check that out after this video, but let me quickly just show you what each funnel is. So with what funnels are is essentially pages like this, because we're going to send traffic from all these paid ads and all this content to a page where people are going to be able to book a call with us, because that's the whole goal here. We're just trying to book sales appointments. That's how we make money. So I'll show you guys an example of what a funnel looks like here. And I'll just show you a more simple one. So something like this, and I give this out to all you guys who watch that 5-hour video and go through it, is I templatize everything. So it's just like, for example, let's say you're going with real estate agents. Real estate agents, ... Implement AI into your business to scale to 10 listings within 90 days using our AI system. You can add that here too. Within GoHighLevel, it's a super easy kind of like website, editor, and I've already done all the work for you. And you can quickly say, schedule a call with us below to see how we do it or something. And the cool part is this is such a simple landing page or a funnel, but it converts into appointments, because this is your GoHighLevel calendar, your own sales calendar that you can link to your just Google Calendar, your in your Zoom account and stuff. So you host a call on Zoom. And you're going to start to see a bunch of calls on your calendar, because all these people from this content is going all right into this page, like a page like this, for example, and they're booking calls with you. And once they book calls with you and they've booked on that page, they're going to go to what's called a thank you page. And I've built this out for you guys. So essentially it's a page that has a few steps that the people that have booked a call with you, like these realtors who are interested in your AI service, are going to know. So number one is you're going to make a quick little, it could be 3-minute video all the way up to like 20-minute video on just giving expectations that they should know before the call with you and the sales call with you. And this is what I have for my agency. So this video right here, I can tell you what I say, for example, is, just make sure when you show up to the call, you have a pen, notepad, paper ready, all good to go. Make sure you're in a quiet, professional environment at your desk with your computer up, with good Wi-Fi. Make sure you're not in the car with bad Wi-Fi, with a baby screaming in the back. Like, that is not what this call is for, because we're just going to have to reschedule if that's the case, because I'm going to be asking you a bunch of questions to learn to see if I can even help you in the first place, and then show you, if it does, how our system actually works and how it can benefit you. So like making a quick little video like that and giving them expectations in this video. Again, this can be as low as 3 minutes all the way up to like 20 minutes if you want to really go in depth. And then quickly, step 2, confirm your call. So have everyone just reply to automations and texts you're going to send them once they booked a call with a quick yes to just confirm the appointment. And again, all this is already built out in the automations and stuff I've built for you guys in GoHighLevel, so don't worry about that. And then step 3, watch these videos before your call. So like, this is kind of something, it's a super simple concept, but I haven't seen many people do this, which is like where you pre-handle most commonly, asked questions or objections before you even jump on the sales call with them. So for example, people are going to ask, how does this program work? And what does it do that you actually, what do you do to actually get me more business? Or how much does this service actually cost? Or I've been burned before by other agencies or marketing agencies. How do I know this isn't a scam? And you can make little 1 to 2 minute like video replies here for each question. So then you're making your life easy once you jump on the sales call with them. Okay. That's been a game changer. I've seen a lot of metrics jump because of it. So pretty cool there. Now, everything I've put here on this kind of quick page, this is all if you're running like a 2-step funnel. For most of you guys, probably the best step is literally to just run a funnel page like this. Just send all your traffic to a calendar where they can book a call with you, and they get sent to a page like this. Once they've booked a call it a day. You guys can pause this video and look at everything I have set up here if you're running what's called a 2-step funnel. So this is where you have more friction in the sales process, and you are spending ideally more than $50 a day on your own ads because you're just having a lot of, I guess just traffic to your page, where you want to increase the intent per person that actually books a call with you. So you're going to have, instead of just a page that they book a call like this and then go to this page, you're going to have a page right before they can actually book a call like this with a quick video on here. So then they have to give you their information, then they get shot to a page like this, and then they get shot to a page like this. Again, this is all for kind of intent sake because you're just having more traffic that's coming to your stuff because you're spending $50 a day or more. Okay, cool. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, we understand the exact pretty much sales process we're using. And then the last thing after they've booked a call with us is we want to put them in that pre-call flow. Okay. So all the appointment reminder automations and all this stuff obviously needs to be sent to them. So like once they've booked, they get appointment reminders. And then also we want to have automations and just have things that they go through this pre-call page. So like I showed you here, watch pre-call video. Step 2, confirm on the calendar. Check out testimonials. If you don't have any testimonials, I actually give you guys some inside this snapshot. This is the exact snapshot and like funnels and websites I give to all of you guys. I think right here, if I drop a couple screenshots and stuff right here, just to kind of add maybe a little bit of credibility just throughout people watching the whole, I guess, process of going through your funnel. But the whole point is here is like, once they've gone through everything, just make sure they have appointment reminders. They're going through this pre-call page. They're watching that video. Extremely important. On the first 5 minutes of your sales call, make sure that you've anchored them, qualifying that they've actually watched this pre-call video that I was just showing you right here, this little quick video right here. Even if it's 3 minutes, I'm telling you, it's so important that people watch this just because they need to have the correct expectations jumping on that call. And then, sales calls happens. You can, if you have salespeople or it's just yourself closing, I recommend most of you guys to just close yourself if you're a beginner. Just get good at sales in the first place. You can go through what's called a discovery phase, number 1, and then number 2, a transition phase. All this stuff up here, again, you can pause this video if you would like to, is more for if just you have a team and you're building a sales team, which is, again, more of just where I'm at today. And then you can also take a picture right of this, for example, and you can literally just use this. And I've even, for a lot of our sales calls, we've used this exact pillar presentation to just show on what's called the Lucid chart, which is where I'm breaking all this down to you guys here. And this is how we sell, just with a chart just like this, and it works pretty great. So yeah, honestly, guys, that is how you can sell this stuff to businesses and how you can make a lot of money with it. These are the main 2 kind of, I guess, key client acquisition methods we're using today, and it's working great. And most people won't kind of go this in depth and just be raw about this stuff because they make crazy edited content. I'm telling you right now, this is the real deal. This is what is making money, and I don't have to make crazy edited content because, quite frankly, this stuff is working. And I want you guys to if you stick through this video, hopefully you've grasped a lot of what I'm saying here as well. But that being said, last things on this video. Again, if you want to learn a lot more about GoHighLevel, go to my 5-hour course because all these automations, these appointment reminders, these workflows, everything I give to you guys, it's all templated and stuff inside of that video, as you can see here, like literally templated like down to the word. So go check that video out. And then the last thing I'll say is also there's going to be a link to a video in my Instagram right below this video. Go watch that video. It's a super important video on how you can just learn next steps into kind of what I've talked about here. But other than that, guys, hopefully this has made sense on how you can actually make money and not try to perfect your service delivery when you have no clients. If that's some of you guys, because that's something I see all the time. I think it's super funny. And hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.